Hey everyone, it's me, Peyton Ellison, and today I just thought I would paint a fall painting because, as you guys know, it's getting fall. Well, at least it is in Alabama, and it's starting to cool down, and that wonderful weather's coming in. It's still warm because I live in Alabama, but it's getting cooler to where it's getting to that weather where it's like not too hot and it's not too cold. It's kind of like perfect. And yeah, it's just getting into fall. So I just thought I would paint a fall painting. Um, my first fall painting. The reason I'm saying first is because I'm probably going to be painting a lot of fall paintings because they're so fun to do and they're so pretty. Doing fall flowers or pumpkins. Speaking of pumpkins, that's what we're doing today. Today, I just thought we'd paint pumpkins because they're fun to paint and they're easy. So, I hope you guys enjoy it and let's get to painting. Okay, so I just started with a pencil and I just sketched this out. So, I'm not like a good drawer or nothing, and I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna sketch it out just to make sure because, like, I don't want this to be terrible, like, and I'm trying to just paint it, and yeah, I'm not that good. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna sketch it out. So I just started with one big pumpkin, and then I did another little one beside it, and then another one beside it. And I just wanted to do in different shapes, and yeah. Um, and then I'm just kind of fixing up that big pumpkin. And I'm just using a normal HB pencil. And I am doing this in a Paul Rims notebook. And now I'm taking an eraser. This is a kneaded eraser. And I'm just erasing the pumpkin because I didn't like it. What am I doing? Oh, no. Sorry. I'm erasing the lines that I didn't use, and then I realized, well, eventually, I realized that I did not like the shape of that big pumpkin, so I just took my eraser and just erased it. I was just like, I don't like this. I love the little pumpkins, though. It kind of looked like I was erasing those, but I was just erasing the big pumpkin. And I just wanted to do a different shape. It was really bad, so I just fixed it. Yeah, so now I took my kneaded eraser and I just erased all of the pencil mark, but I still wanted to see it, but I wanted to make it lighter because, watercolor is really transparent, so, you just kind of want to, I cannot find my words. You just want to kind of make that pencil mark lighter. I'm not really good at this. Okay, so now I'm mixing up the colors for my pumpkins, which is the fun part. Painting is the best part. Of course, a painting. Anyway, I took Cayenne orange, and Cayenne orange. So what I just did was take ultramarine blue, and I was gonna try to like tone it down a bit so it wouldn't be so bright, and it looked more like a pumpkin color, but it just kind of, I don't know. I took too much blue. Orange and blue sit across from each other on the color wheel, and they're contrasting colors. Sorry, took me a minute there. My brain is not working. Contrasting colors, and so they mix together. They will make brown, but if you just add a little bit, it can be good too to kind of tone things down. That's why I just purple and yellow, same thing. And I just took a little bit of yellow, but I took too much, and it made not the color I wanted. But it's fine because I made it real good, and yeah, I don't know. I made the color. Sorry. Now I wanted to do a white pumpkin, and you don't want to just do the color. You don't want to just leave it paper. You want to have an undertone to it. All whites have an undertone to it. So I just took this Davies gray, which for some reason had some pink in it from where I was
must have been mixing pink or something. I don't know. So, yeah. And I just really watered it down. So, yeah. Now I'm taking my orange and watering it down. And what am I talking about? Yes, and I watered it down, and I just kind of traced it, and then I filled it in with that watered down orange. So I wanted an orange pumpkin and a purple pumpkin, or kind of like I call it like a red purple, I don't know, and a white pumpkin. I don't know. I just wanted those colors, so that's what I did. Then what I did is I took the pigment and I just traced it, outlined it. Then I did 2 like C shapes and lines, so you could did the texture of the pumpkin, kind of showing it's like round, it's the texture. Yeah, that's what I did. And now I'm taking a little paintbrush, my size 2, and I did the same thing for the purple one. I watered it down, filled it in, but with this one, since it's little, you'll see. It did not turn out good. Like, it was like, yeah, it did not turn out good. So I mopped it up and I just redid it. Oh, and I kind of fixed the pumpkin because it kind of got mopped up, and yeah, it's fine. I fixed it. It's good. Anyway, so I just was like, yeah, I need to redo this. Yeah. So I just did the same thing. But I realized I try not to take so much water this time so it wouldn't bleed so much, since it was a littler space. But it still did the same thing, and it didn't really turn out good, so I was just like, whatever. And I just mopped it up again. And this time I didn't. I just went and did the details that time instead of just filling it in and then I just did it. And it still didn't look good, so I just filled it in. I was just like, whatever. And eventually, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, yeah. I just filled it in. I was like, okay, I'm not fooling with you no more. It's fine. It's fine. It's a little pumpkin. It doesn't have to have details. It's fine. Then I went in and did the white one, just that watered down gray wash, and filled in that whole pumpkin. I mean, it wasn't like I was going to do details because it didn't do good on the purple one, and how's it going to, I don't think you would be able to kind of see it with that really light color. I don't think there's a way to like water it down without leaving it white. And then here I'm just fixing the purple pumpkin, making more pigment, just, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm kind of fixing the shape. I don't know. Yeah. Just kind of fixing the shape, and yeah. And then I took sepia, which is like a dark brown, and I wanted to go in on that white one while it was still wet, so you could kind of get that brown bled into it, since it was a white pumpkin, and I just thought that would look nice, so I did it on all of them as their stem. And I really liked how they turned out. It looked really good, even the purple one. That it was not really being nice, but the purple pumpkin was being mean. Anyway, so okay, so what I'm doing now is I took the green, so I took sap green and hooker's green. Sorry, I keep turning my palette so y'all can see. And yeah, I took those to mix them together, and then I took Dioxazine purple to tone it down a little bit, and for some reason that makes it look more real and toned down and darker. And I did that, and I just kind of went around the pumpkins. I try not to touch them at that moment. I wanted to make sure they were kind of dry. I mean, I did kind of touch the white one, but it's okay. Since it was white, I did kind of want that brown and green to bleed into it just a little bit, but that's the only time it bled in. But I just filled in that whole thing. You can see I'm not really touching the pumpkins, but I was going to like let the pumpkins, I don't know. They were already kind of dry, so I just went in anyway and just did the whole grass. Yeah. with these, I'm not really good at these voiceovers. I never know, like, what should I say now? Like, I'm just watching me paint. I don't know. So now I'm doing the same thing. I'm making it, but I'm just making it darker and more pigmented, and I'm just doing strokes so I can have some texture in that grass. Yeah. Okay. So now I washed off my brush. What am I doing now? I'm doing the background. So I didn't want to just leave it white. I wanted to just kind of do something with it. I don't know. So I took Payne's Gray, which is like a blue gray, and I did Davy's Gray, which is kind of like a I don't know, just like a normal gray, and mixed them together and watered them down so they would be lighter. And I did the background. I'm sorry, I'm like not like focused. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not really good at these voiceovers. I'm not used to doing them, so it's just different. But yeah, I'm used to just talking in real time, but this was kind of a longer video, so I just decided that I would just do a voiceover. But yeah. Okay, for some reason I'm going back in on the green grass. Well, yes, of course grass is green, but I have green. Okay, I took a smaller brush so I could go around the pumpkins better with the background. Yeah. So now I'm still doing the same thing. All right. By the way, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon, and you can get notified every time I send out a new video. All right. So now what I did, or what I'm doing, is I took yellow ochre and I just mixed it up in my palette. Now what I did is that is Dr. Page Martin's Bleed Proof White ink, and what I did with it is I took it, and this is like an ink, like it's opaque, so it will go on top of watercolor, and if you mix it in with that color, it's going to make it more opaque. So even though like my background and stuff is dry, I can go over it. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to make little flowers, or I don't even know, like mini pumpkins. I don't even know what these are. They were supposed to be flowers, but they just turned out to just be, I don't know, little lots of color. But I mean, they're fine. Like they added more to the picture. Like the picture needed it. So I mean, it was fine, but I can't really tell you like what they are. So what I'm doing now, then I wanted to so I did 2 of the yellow ochre ones, and then I took some of that white, and then I added a little bit of that sepia brown, some brown to it, and made that color, and did 2 more of those 2. Now, I know you can't really see what I'm doing right now, but I am making the purple for the purple pumpkin. I'm making that same exact purple, so I can add those to the middle of the flowers. I forgot I was zoomed in, so hang on, you're about to see. There you go. Okay, so now you can see I am doing the flowers, the middle of the flowers. I'm just tapping it in with that purple because, yeah, I'm going to fix that gray one right there. I know it is not very good, and yeah, it's not really good, but I fixed it, don't worry. Okay, so I'm just doing the flowers, adding that purple to it, and yeah. Okay, so now, I'm not sure. Oh, okay, I zoomed in and then I zoomed out. Why? Don't ask me why. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so now what I did was I took my metallic paints, which I have and I love. They're awesome. If you don't have metallic paints, I suggest that you get some. And I don't know what brand I have. Like, I honestly don't even know, but they are so amazing. And yeah, so I just took this silver and I wanted to add something, some pizzazz, just something. So I took it and I did the background, and I loved it. It was awesome. It kind of gave texture to the sky. And I know I keep saying texture, and like sky doesn't have texture, but it makes it a little more realistic in the painting. So yeah, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so now I am taking the green and I put silver in it, so I made like a metallic green, and I went back in on the grass also. And then once I get done, I will show you. But okay, now what I did, I keep turning my palette so you guys can see real good. Okay, so what I did now was I wet up all the colors I used for my pumpkins, and I really didn't need to. I noticed it's not like what I thought I was gonna do, but I added that red into the purple to make like a metallic purple, but you're gonna learn really fast that I did not like it. Like, I did not like it. I was not a huge fan of it, and I just thought, yeah, I don't know, I didn't like it. So what I did was I took my smaller brush, and this time I just took silver and kind of mixed it in with the purple, and I went on top, and it was way better. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but you can definitely tell the difference in person. Oh my gosh, y'all. And so that is what I'm doing now. And then I took the orange metallic. See, I didn't even use the orange that I mixed up. I didn't even, I have an orange metallic. Anyway, so I used the orange metallic and did the big orange pumpkin. Oh my gosh, y'all. And, yeah, that's what I did there. And then I just took plain silver for the white pumpkin, and I loved it. It was so good. Like, it just put that texture on the white one that you couldn't really do because it was like a lighter wash, and I don't know, it just really turned out great. Here I'm just adding a little bit of silver to the flowers. It's not really, like, you can't even tell the difference. But yeah, see, the flowers just kind of turned out as blocks. But yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you liked the painting, and that the painting puts you kind of in that fall mood if it's getting fall for you too, wherever you are. And please comment below and tell me how it turned out if you followed along. And also, speaking of commenting, please comment of anything you would like me to paint. I really like you guys' opinions, and like to know what you guys would like me to paint. Yeah, so please let me know also in the comments below what you would like me to paint for you guys in the next video. And yeah, if you haven't, please subscribe down below and hit that bell icon so you can get notified every time I send out a new video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.